So today's isolation exercise drill that we're going to do is a chest lift and drop. So what you want to do is get a nice solid foundation in your feet. So you want to have your feet about hip width apart. So if you draw a straight line right down from your hip bone, that's about where you want your feet to be. You want to have a soft bend in the knee, and you want to engage your lower abdominal muscles. So this is a natural lumbar curve, we call it. And then I just want you to engage your lower abdominal muscles a little bit. So you want to draw your navel into your spine and engage these lower abdominal muscles. So then your back is more going to be in a flat, straight position as opposed to that natural curve. So keep that tucked under. That's going to help to protect your back. And we're going to lift and drop the chest. So for right now, let's just keep our arms right here, right by our hips. That'll help to make sure that we stay stable in our lower body. So what we're going to do is you want to picture that you're lifting up from a string from your chest. And you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades together and down. So you want to lift the chest and drop. Lift, 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 drop. So the shoulder blades are not only coming together, but also kind of think about them dropping a little bit. You're also going to engage, we call these the lats, the lat muscles as well. And you want to think about this movement coming from here and above. So nothing should happen down here. It's very isolated. You're starting from a neutral position, you're lifting a little bit above neutral, and then you're dropping right down to neutral. So what you will want to avoid doing is lifting and then collapsing your body. You don't want to contract into yourself. You want to lift and drop. Lift, drop. Lift, drop. Lift. So even if it's only a quarter inch, you're just going to lift and drop right back to center. Drop, lift, drop. Like that. And then make sure that this is coming from the rib cage. It's not coming from the shoulders. So your shoulders are not going like this. It's really coming from the chest and the shoulder blades. And it's also really helpful to think about your diaphragm muscles sort of expanding. So it's almost like you're taking a breath too. And if you think about that, I mean, you don't want to like that and hyperventilate. Definitely not a good thing. But you want to think about your diaphragm expanding here. So you're kind of getting some extra space in here as you lift the chest. And also another thing that's going to happen as you lift and drop is there's a tendency sometimes to let this pelvis release to do like this. And that's not good because, again, what's going to happen is you're going to create some tension in your low back because you're going to be crunching together. So again, really focus on engaging those lower abdominal muscles, keeping that tailbone tucked under. And let's do this from the side. So we're going to lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop. So really squeeze those shoulder blades together and down. Really think about lifting up. Expanding that diaphragm. Lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, lift, drop, 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 drop. So we'll be doing more variations with this in other videos. But this is a really important movement because this lift and drop can be a move on its own. A lot of times you'll use this chest lift and drop as like an accent in a drum solo or to accent a piece of the music. So it's also, in addition to being a drill, also a move on its own. So it's just something that you have to keep practicing to really strengthen those muscles and to get it really sharp. It's also a movement that we use a lot, like if you're going to do an undulation, which we'll do in another video, is you have to start that movement by lifting the chest. So it's going to help you to get used to that movement, so like when you do an undulation, it'll feel more natural. So go ahead and practice that. Practice it at your own speed, put on some music that you really like to listen to, and then just practice it for a few minutes. And that's our lesson for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like it, please click like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to my channel. If you want to get updates of when I release new videos, please go to hitbellydancer.com and I'll keep you posted on everything belly dance related. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.